Hey guys, welcome back to Darkgirlscantoo. Little quick note before we get started. I hope that everybody is staying safe and staying inside during the spread of this virus, and lots of love and prayers to all the families that have been affected. So in this video, I decided to do a little get to know me tag. So I really just jumped on YouTube without giving you guys a proper introduction, telling you guys who I am, why I started this channel, and why you should even be subscribed in the first place. And while we're on the topic, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. So that's the purpose of this video. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So if this is your first time on my channel, you probably don't know my name. My name is Ariane Hewitt. I am 22 years old. I also feel like I should throw in what school I go to. So I am 22 and I go to CAU. So lately I've been having a lot of people try to guess my sign, so I want to see if y'all can get it before I tell y'all. So it says that my sign is always super fashionable, elegant, and well-groomed. She is tasteful and sophisticated with an eye for quality, beauty, and harmony. I'm sure that was a giveaway. I am a Libra, period. Shout out to my Libra gang. Okay, honest answer, I am obsessed with pink. When I was younger, it actually used to be orange, and I don't know why I said it was orange. I think I was just trying to be different because that was definitely not my favorite color. I've always loved pink. I just didn't want to be like everybody else because I'm not like everybody else. Period. Period. This is the most complicated question. I love everything. I just love food. So really all I can do is just give you a list of foods that I like. So that would really include steak, shrimp. I'll take any kind of pasta. I love tacos. I like pizza, Chinese food, fried chicken. Honestly, it don't even have to be fried. I like any kind of chicken. So I hope that answered the question. Honestly, y'all, I am so short. I'm 5'2", 5'3" on a good day. And I never thought I would be, but I am so jealous of tall girls. Or not even tall girls, just girls with long legs, just long, just long features. I don't have that. Everything on me is short. And I wish I had some. I really do. I honestly don't even remember who my first best friend is. Is that bad? But as far back as I can remember, I had a best friend in summer school around I don't know if it was second, third grade. Her name was Grace. And I believe that we still follow each other on social media to this day. Is it bad that it's neither? The honest answer, I like dogs more than I like cats. I will say that. But I've never really been an animal person. I'm not sure how many people can relate to that, but I've just never been that way. I used to be a dog lover when I was really little, but I've just had way too many bad experiences. And so now I'm just kind of turned off. But I'm good. Yo, this is so embarrassing. To this day, I think about this and I get so mad at myself. You idiot, why did you do this? What was the point? What was the purpose? Okay, so here's the story. I don't remember what grade I was in, but I think I was in 5th grade-ish. Me and my best friend, we decided to do the cinnamon challenge because that's what was popular at the time. Everybody was doing it, going viral. We okay, bet. You bring the spoons, I bring the cinnamon, let's get it cracking.
You're stupid.
Mind you, at this time, I had never really been in any kind of trouble in school. I wouldn't say I was a good kid, but the teachers thought I was a good kid. I was definitely cutting up with everybody else. So I had never been suspended, none of that. I know my mom was so ashamed. And you know what? I'm still really salty about it because we could have gotten away with it. We could have been fine. Let me just go ahead and get into the story. So me and my best friend, we get our stuff, we go in the bathroom, we setting up, whatever, we got our camera ready, and we start to do the challenge. All we know is out of nowhere, the lunch ladies kick in the bathroom. We almost pissed on ourselves. And so they call the principal over and they tell us to go down to the office. We damn, how we just get caught like that? But when we go down to the office, 5 of our other friends are down there in the office as well. We okay, so why are y'all in here? What did y'all do? Everybody quiet. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Little did we know, while we were inside minding our business, doing our little challenge or whatever, our friends decided to take the rest of our cinnamon and blow it in the air. So guess the principal, somebody seen them, told on them, and they all got sent downstairs to the office too. I had never been so mad in my life because like this was not even supposed to be all this, and it just turned into something that it just really didn't have to be. So long story short, ended up getting suspended for about, what was it, 7 days. I thought I was going to die. I'm like, how? Like, this is going to go on my record. And not only did it go on my record, but on my record it says inhaling toxic substances. What? They made it seem like we were in the bathroom doing coke. I thought I was never going to get into a college. Like, I thought my life was ruined. I thought it was going to follow me forever. Like, I just thought my life was over. But yes, that was very embarrassing. I know my family was like, okay, maybe she's not as smart as we think she is. I would say that my best subject was probably math and a little bit of history too, but that was probably only because I'm like really good at like memorizing things. My worst subject though, science, hands down. Don't ever ask me a science question. I will embarrass myself. Okay, warning, I'm about to go in on this question. I had to debate with boys my entire life on this subject. Yes, I played a sport, and yes, I was a cheerleader. Not a high school cheerleader, I was a competitive cheerleader, so a real cheerleader. No diss to the high school cheerleaders because I was one of those too. But I do believe competitive cheer is a sport. And my argument used to be, how is it that you can throw a ball that's less than a pound and run around and that's considered a sport? But I do competitive cheer where I throw people that are 100 to 125 pounds. I'm running, jumping, flipping, tumbling, dancing and doing all this other stuff, but that's not a sport. Bye, bye, bye. Ooh, this is a tough one too. So my number one is Beyonce, hands down. I'm never gonna talk about a top anything without talking about Beyonce. I don't think I could ever pick like my overall top three, but like my top three right now, other than Beyonce, Alina Baraz and Ari Lennox. I'm not a big movie person. I'm more of a music junkie, but maybe Waiting to Exhale. I really like that movie. Ooh, now I can talk about TV shows. I can't talk about movies, but I can talk about TV shows. Okay, so back in the day, definitely Sister Sister, was always watching that. That's a Raven for sure, and Proud Family all day. Right now, it's kind of hard to even say because once I started college, I stopped watching TV. But if I had to pick, Insecure is definitely number one. My mom put me on 20s, which I think is another Tyler Perry. Not Tyler Perry, that is the Lena Waithe. I think it's Lena Waithe. So yeah, 20s and Sisters. I think Sisters is Tyler Perry though. That really ain't none of y'all business. Kidding. I have been single for 3 or 4 years now and I am very happy. My ideal first date. My ideal first date, of course, I think would be something simple. Don't get it twisted though. I do appreciate the finer things, but definitely something simple for the first date because you might not get a second one. I'm real good for that. Planes, and more planes. And you know what's funny? When I was 16, I went on a 18-hour flight to China and was fine. So because I go to school in Atlanta, I would fly frequently. So I would come home for breaks and whenever I wanted to, really. So somewhere in between, I experienced some really bad flights. Now turbulence scares the shit out of me. So number one, Aaliyah J. She is the inspiration for my channel. I also love Jackie Aina, of course. And you know, I'm starting to love B. Simone's channel. Her story is very inspiring and I just, sometimes whenever I'm feeling a little down or I need a little push or a little motivation, her channel is always a good channel to go to. Those are my favorite, but like I watch so many YouTube channels. I love the blog channels, like Impressive and stuff like that, but I've always been one of those kind of people who feel like they jinx themselves when they talk about something or talk about a goal that hasn't really come to fruition yet. So I'll get into those later down the line. Very vaguely though, I've started my YouTube channel so that I can get a few business ideas that I have off the ground, which I will talk about in the part 2 of this Get to Know Me tag, because next time I want to talk about some different things and I want to answer some more in-depth questions. In this one, I just researched the Get to Know Me tag and just pick the generic questions that they already have, but next time I want to get a little more personal. But honestly, overall, my goal is just to be happy. So for me, that means eventually working for myself, being able to take care of my family, and reaching all of the goals that I do have. So that concludes my Get to Know Me tag. Thank you guys for watching. Please stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.